Hey everyone. So someone's thinking about you right now, and it's not a light thought. It's heavy. It's the kind of thought that keeps them up at 3 in the morning, staring at their phone, typing and deleting messages they'll never send. They hurt you, and they know it. And what's eating them alive right now is that they can't take it back. I'm Anna. And if you felt pulled to this reading, I think you already sense something shifting in the energy between you and this person. Maybe you've been trying to move on. Maybe you've been trying to convince yourself you don't care anymore. But something keeps bringing you back to them, even when you don't want it to. So let me just say this clearly. There's someone carrying a lot of regret around you. And the message coming through feels like this: I hurt you, and I hate myself for it. My heart is still yours. Now, I can't promise you they'll say those exact words. I can't tell you when or if they'll reach out. But the energy, it's there, and it's strong. Let's pause for a moment, because I need you to take what resonates here. This reading isn't about telling you what to do or convincing you to take someone back. You remain in control of your choices, always. This is just a reflection of what might be happening beneath the surface, of what this person could be feeling is less than #0. 5 hashes greater than, even if they're not showing it yet. So let me describe what I'm picking up on. This person, they're replaying things over and over. That argument you had, the way they walked away, the things they said when they were angry or scared or defensive. And now, in the silence, those words feel different. They feel sharper. They feel like mistakes they can't undo. I feel like this person thought they were protecting themselves. Maybe they pushed you away because they were overwhelmed, or because they didn't know how to handle what they were feeling, or maybe they sabotaged things because deep down they didn't believe they deserved you. And now they're sitting with the aftermath, and it's uncomfortable, really uncomfortable. Let me paint you a picture. They're lying in bed at night, and your name crosses their mind. They reach for their phone. They scroll back through old messages. They see the timestamps: 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all those late night conversations when things were good. And there's this tightness in their chest, this ache that won't go away because they know they messed up and they don't know how to fix it. Or maybe they're sitting at their desk during the day trying to focus on work, but their mind keeps drifting back to you. They remember the way you looked at them, the way you laughed, the way you made them feel safe is less than #0. 5 hash is greater than even when they didn't admit it. And now that safety is gone. And they're the one who destroyed it. Hold on. Let me slow down for a second, because I want to acknowledge something. If you're watching this and you're still hurting, I see you. I feel like you've been through a lot with this person. Maybe they said things that cut deep. Maybe they left when you needed them most. Maybe they made you feel like you weren't enough. And that pain, it's real. It's valid. And you don't owe them forgiveness just because they might be feeling regret now. But here's what I'm also sensing. You've been stronger than you think. You've been healing, even on the days when it doesn't feel like it. Even when you find yourself rereading old texts or wondering if they ever think about you. You're moving forward, slowly, maybe, but forward. Now, about this person's regret. I'm not sure why, but this feels important. It's possible they're starting to realize what they lost. Not in some vague, distant way, but in very specific, tangible moments, like when they're with someone new and it doesn't feel the same, or when they're going through something difficult and they instinctively want to call you, but they can't because they know they gave up that right. I feel like this person might be noticing all the little things now. The way you always remembered their coffee order, the way you listened without judgment, the way you showed up, even when they didn't deserve it. And now those things feel precious because they're gone. Um, let's sit with this for a moment. Some people experience a kind of clarity that only comes with distance. When the emotions settle and the pride fades, what's left is just truth. And the truth might be hitting this person hard right now. That they hurt someone who genuinely cared, that they threw away something real for reasons that don't make sense anymore. And here's where it gets complicated, because feeling regret and actually doing something about it, those are two different things. This person may be drowning in guilt. They may be replaying every mistake, but that doesn't mean they know how to reach out or if they even should. I feel like there's a lot of fear on their side. Fear that you've moved on. Fear that you hate them. Fear that they burned a bridge they can never rebuild. And maybe part of them feels like they don't deserve your forgiveness. Like they made their choice. And now they have to live with it. But their heart, it can feel like their heart is still yours. Like no matter how much time passes or how many distractions they try, there's this part of them that belongs to you. And they're not sure what to do with that. Now let me ask you something. And maybe drop your answer in the comments if it feels right. Have you noticed any signs lately? Maybe this person's been watching your stories or liking old posts, or maybe someone mentioned them to you out of nowhere, or you keep seeing reminders of them in songs, in places, in random moments. Have you felt that pull? And here's another one. If this person did reach out, how would that make you feel? Relief? Anger? Confusion? I'm curious because I think your gut already knows what you'd choose. Let me be honest with you. I can't tell you if this person is going to come back. I can't tell you if they're going to send that message or show up at your door or finally say the words you've been waiting to hear. What I can tell you is this. The energy between you two, it's not neutral. There's still something there, and they feel it too. But here's what's more important. You, where you are right now. Because while they're sitting in their regret, you've been doing the work. You've been processing the pain. You've been setting boundaries. You've been learning what you deserve. And that growth, that's yours. No matter what happens with this person, I feel like you've been asking yourself a lot of questions lately. Like, why did this happen? Or could I have done something differently? And maybe you've been blaming yourself, thinking that if you had just been more patient or more understanding or less emotional, things would have worked out. But let me slow down here because that's not fair to you. You gave what you could. You showed up. And if this person couldn't meet you there, that's on them, not you. So what does this mean moving forward? Well, that's up to you. Trust your inner knowing because Only you can decide what you're willing to accept. Only you can decide if their regret is enough, or if you need more than just guilt and apologies. You deserve someone who doesn't just feel bad about hurting you. You deserve someone who actively chooses to do better. And maybe this person can become that. Maybe the pain they're feeling right now is the catalyst for real change. Or maybe it's not. Maybe they'll stay stuck in their patterns. Maybe they'll reach out with words but no action. Maybe they'll keep repeating the same cycles, hoping for a different result. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to reflect what I'm sensing. And what I'm sensing is this. This person's heart may still be yours, but your heart, that's your decision. You get to choose who you give it to and under what conditions, and you don't have to rush that choice. Let me ask you something else. What would closure look like for you is less than #0. 5# is greater than. Is it hearing them apologize? Is it understanding why they did what they did? Or is it just letting go, moving on without needing anything from them at all? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And one more. Do you believe people can change? Like really change? Or do you think patterns just repeat? Because I think your answer to that question might reveal a lot about where you're at emotionally. Here's what I want you to remember. Whatever happens with this person, you're going to be okay. You've already survived the worst of it. The shock, the heartbreak, the betrayal, you felt it all. And you're still here, still standing, still capable of love, even after being hurt. That strength, that resilience, that's not something anyone can take from you, not even them. So if they do come back, meet them from that place of strength, not from desperation, not from loneliness, not from the hope that they'll finally make you feel whole, because you're already whole, with or without them. And if they don't come back, if they stay silent, if they never say the words you're hoping to hear, you're still whole. You still deserve love. You still deserve someone who sees your worth and doesn't take it for granted. I know this isn't easy. I know part of you might still be hoping is less than #0. 5# is greater than. Still waiting. Still wondering if maybe, just maybe, they'll figure it out. And that's okay. You're allowed to hold space for that possibility, as long as you're also holding space for yourself, for your healing, for your growth, for your future, whatever that looks like. Take what resonates from this reading, leave what doesn't, and remember that you remain in control of your heart, of your boundaries, of your next chapter. This person may be carrying regret. They may hate themselves for hurting you. Their heart may still be yours, but your heart, that's yours to protect, yours to heal, yours to give when you're ready, and to who truly deserves it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting this space. And thank you for honoring your journey, even when it's painful. You're exactly where you need to be. Trust that. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your heart. I don't sell futures. I build architects. Not predictions, just the naked truth for the hard ones. Stay magic. Stay in the now.